The holidays can be a very cheerful time of the year for many people, but not everyone feels the holiday spirit behind all the festivities. There are people that either don't have loved ones to celebrate with, or the stress of planning and buying the right gifts can overtake the joy of the season. Brandon Heinrich, at age 26, gave us his thoughts on the holidays.
Thought number one is get the bills paid. Thought number two is how much money do I have left over to spend on gifts. And then thought number three is how do I fill my gas tank.
The gift buying culture, I think that that's a big stress that's put on people. I think that in this westernized culture, we are pretty much socially forced, in a sense, socially enforced to have to buy into the tradition of gift buying and giving. And within the American culture, we're into buying bigger. We're into having more.
What are your first thoughts when you think about the upcoming holidays?
Getting the house decorated with all the kids and spending time with the family.
And this time of year also brings up a lot of kind of emotional pain with people who maybe have problems with families.
Yeah.
So the holidays coming up oftentimes are, really hard. Maybe you have conflict with your mom and you have to see her at Christmas, or maybe you and your brother don't speak, but you have to show up and act nice for the family.
The family.
Family.
The family can bring you stress, but the family can also bring you joy. It just depends on the family themselves and how they value and how they think about the holidays. I've noticed this particular year is that I'm getting a lot of people that I haven't had in the past. It seems that they seem to be increasing in numbers.
Yeah.
So with the weather getting colder, especially in Chicago, people are not going outside. People aren't walking. People aren't being active. People are staying at home, snuggling, watching Netflix, not really getting active. So oftentimes when people are kind of slower or not moving, we physically feel worse, and then we emotionally feel low. Not going out and seeing people, and people are actually very dependent upon social interactions to feel good. And not just social interactions, but the physical movement of walking somewhere, going to a park, going outside. So the whole idea is that literally the season of winter is making people more depressed. And
What are some ways that people could break out of this seasonal depression? Just getting outside.
getting outside, calling friends, helping or volunteering. There's tons of people who are in need of help. And actually, as people, we feel better when we help. It's kind of an interesting thing. We feel physically better, we feel happier. So maybe you don't have a family to go see on Christmas Day, but maybe you can go help at a soup kitchen or something like that. That would be really kind of a neat thing to do. Being physically active, whether it's indoors going to a gym or just going for a walk or sledding, skiing. Obviously not everyone has the funds to go skiing. And keeping social relations. A lot of times, especially with college students, we're getting burned out with the end of the semester. You're just feeling like you want to just crawl into a ball and go hide. It's important to maintain social interactions, maintain positive relationships, and healthy relationships.
How do you get your clients to participate in these activities? Because it can be kind of hard to motivate them.
Absolutely. Well, I think for the most part, practice, engaging with them in role play, engaging with them in actually going through the exercises with them of what it looks like to do certain things, practicing mindfulness exercises within the sessions that we're in, and just challenging them to take those small steps outside of the office and use them, within their homes, at work. It's simple things that they can do to implement that into their lives. So definitely practicing though.
How, as an individual, can you help your friends cope with the stress of the holidays, or who are just depressed in general?
I think education is key, where you can get information, that you can share and learn more about mental illness in general. I think that a group by the name of NAMI, National Alliance on Mental Illness, is a great start for people to get education as well as support.
I would say for me, decorating. So getting everything out of the basement, getting the tree up, and so that I can enjoy the decorations for as long as possible, and then probably shopping.
A big one too that I enjoy and that I've enjoyed this season is just a sense of mindfulness, being aware, allowing yourself to be in the present moment, not thinking about things of the past, not thinking about the future, but enjoying the present moment. If a lot of us would do that, a lot of stress will definitely decline.